Hey, what's up, guys? So recently I'm studying some interview question, and it turned out that linear algebra is very important, and I make some linear algebra videos, but somehow like there is some of them very simple that I didn't like make highlight of them, so I will highlight some of them. So today let's prove a very simple linear algebra inequality, and I think this one is very right. So there's a theorem called Sylvester theorem that you can check out my other videos. But basically, the question we want to ask is the following: we want to ask what's the rank A and the rank B, and the rank AB, and also rank A plus B. Right? You hopefully you want to find a relation between like some of them. The upper bound, lower bound. Suppose you know rank A, rank B. What can you say about rank AB? What can you say about rank A plus B? Okay. And the Sylvester theorem basically is very non-trivial. Give you a rank A, B, give you this kind of relation. Check out my other videos, which is like check out my other videos, which is very important. Okay, and right, so rank A plus B is somehow like a little bit non-trivial, but how about like rank A plus B? Okay, so rank A B is somewhat non-trivial. How about rank A plus B? Okay, so fact, which is really trivial, is that rank A plus B is that so equal to rank A plus rank B. Okay, so people like if you're not familiar with algebra, that linear algebra, the rank is somehow like the hard object, right? Hard to imagine. But remember, all you need to know is that it's dimension of image A. Okay, so you can imagine A is a linear map from to vector space, and B is also a linear map from to vector space. And the usually this kind of proof utilize the idea so-called duality, kernel duality, the rank duality theorem. Basically tell you that rank A plus the dimension of kernel A. This guy called duality of A is equal to the dimension of V. Okay, so only this theorem is very non-trivial. Okay. Okay, so now let's prove this. But this one is so super non-trivial that you don't need to use this. Okay, so proof. So how do we do? Okay. Okay, so right, so in general, the idea is that anytime you see this inequality, that you shouldn't think is algebraically. I mean, you can try to do it algebraically, but I would recommend that maybe you think about geometry or think the definition. So so if I can prove this, right? So this tell me that hopefully I can prove the following. If I can prove that the dimension of the image of A plus B as a vector space, as a vector subspace, is less than equal to dimension of image A plus dimension of image B. Or I can think that this is the same as it's not trivial, but if I can prove that A plus B V, if I can prove that this is this space, right? This space is a subset, is a subspace of image A. Image A is a subspace, and the direct on image B. Okay, or what I'm saying that is that if I can show that A plus B V as a total space V as a subset of V, this subspace A plus B V is a subset of A of V plus B of V. So A of V plus B of V basically is A plus B. A belongs to AV, and the B belongs to BV. Okay, so if you can prove this, then it's finished, right? But this is trivial. Okay, so A plus BV is basically a subset of AV plus BV. Okay, the proof is trivial, right? Because trivial. The reason is that if I take the left-hand side's element looks like AX plus BX, right? But AX belongs to AV, and the BX belongs to BV by definition. Okay, so trivial. That's it. Okay, so I think this with this and this, so I think these are all like very elementary theorem that you can check. And I think it would be just this. See you guys next videos.